In this video, we're going to show you how you can make your own sticker or decal application fluid with items that you can probably find at home or that you can also get them at the dollar store. And we will also tell you the difference between the homemade solution and the rapid tag, which is the solution that we always use to layer or clean the surface, and that you can also get them through the links below. Because we're gonna put our homemade solution to the test, we're gonna apply a sticker on glass and one on metal, and we will show you the results. Today we're on a quest to find out if you can make your own application fluid for like decals or stickers. And because recently we saw a few comments that like people, we get views from all over the world, so not everyone has access to the one that we use, which is Action Tag or Rapid Tag.
If you own a decal shop and you don't use any application fluid, it's like having or owning a pancake house and not selling any pancakes.
Exactly.
That might not be the best example, but you get what I'm saying.
The reason for this is also because everything's just like everything else, is the prices are going up, and it's sometimes it can be a little expensive, or sometimes you might run out of that, because that has happened to us. So we're gonna show you like a way for you to do it yourself from home with items that you can probably even find at your house, but you can also get them at the dollar store. So that's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna go check it out and see if we can find it. So let's head out.
Yeah, let's go.
The first item we need to get is dish soap. I think this is the perfect size, $1. That's what they call it, $1 general store. So, now we're gonna try to make it easy. Let's not overcomplicate things. We're just gonna take this because there are so many different options. We don't really know which one, but I think this one's good. Now just don't take the wrong soap, because there is the dishwashing liquid, so we're gonna stay away from this. Make sure that it is the one that you use for, I guess, is safe for hands and all that stuff. Now we are looking for an empty bottle or spraying bottle, not just any bottle, but make sure that it has a spraying thingy. We don't see it, but we're gonna keep looking. Yeah, we're gonna take, they're kind of small, but I think this will work great. I think we're gonna take two, because I know that since they're cheap, they may break soon. I have a feeling they will, so just an extra one. There are different options, 50%, but we're gonna take probably the 70. No, yeah, I think the 70 is the one that we need. The 70, yeah, 70%. So we got everything we needed. $4.75 is a little bit more expensive. Since we're kind of cheap, we're gonna take the bigger one. This one's $4.75. This one's $3.75. No, let me check. Yeah, and this one, but this one is, oops, this one's 91%.
Before we tell you how much we spent, we gotta make a very urgent quick stop. We gotta go get some pan de dulce.
My kryptonite.
Alright, so this is how much we spent for the 2 bottles and the rubbing alcohol soap, $7.22. Not bad. I mean, very affordable way to make your own homemade solution if you don't happen to have any rapid tag or any action tag. Now it's time to test it and see if it works or how it works. If you use a low tag paper transfer, it's going to be really hard to lift the vinyl from the backing paper, but as you can see, this one's really easy since we are using a high tag transfer. This is one of the biggest differences that it makes. I just ruined this one here. We can put it back probably. All right, I fixed it, put it back in place. Now I just want to explain something before we actually mix the solution or the water and all that stuff. Our bottle is kind of small, and we're gonna do about 90%. Now this doesn't have to be an exact amount, just giving you an idea. About 90%, this is gonna be about this much water, and then the rest rubbing alcohol, and then a few drops of soap. But again, you don't have to get a measuring tape. Don't worry if you put too much water or a little bit more water or than alcohol than what we are talking about here. So just don't overcomplicate.
If something goes wrong, just blame him, okay?
I'm gonna use cold water. I'm gonna put it underneath, just about 90%, I think about there. Now let's go back to the desk. Now that we have about 90-something% water, I'm gonna pour some of that rubbing alcohol. Hopefully I won't make a mess. And I'm just going to do a few drops. I'm just gonna, that's more than a few drops, but I just want to show you that it doesn't have to be an exact number. Okay? Now, oops, if I can get it right. Now we're gonna shake it.
He doesn't mean shake it like dancing. All right. We're gonna wait for it to like settle, I guess, or mix, and then we're gonna go out and
Give it a try, yeah.
apply these beautiful stickers in our cars.
We're ready to apply our decal, and the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna spray this and clean the surface. Thank God it's not my car in case we damage the paint. No, I'm just kidding. This shouldn't really damage the paint. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get rid of the backing paper and see how easy it is to lift it from this. We're not gonna measure it. We're not gonna center it since it's not my car. I don't really care how we place it. No, I'm just kidding. I think it is very likely that we're gonna remove it later or in a few days. But anyways, I'm going to spray some of this. And this is the first time that we use this transfer on metal, or I don't know what type of surface this is, but and doing a wet application method. So we'll see. We're about to find out if this works or not.
The weather's nice. It's like 80 something.
Actually, the question is, my biggest question is how long it's going to take, if it's going to dry faster than when we use the other transfer, or is it going to be about the same, or it's going to take longer? I don't know. We're going to find out right now. And it's 250. Oops. Yes, 250. We're going to see how long it takes. After this, we're going to apply one on my car, and we're going to do it on glass and see if it takes longer to dry.
And while we're kind of waiting for this to dry a little bit, one of the things that, always going to be helpful is we always use Rapid Tack to clean the surface, because before you do application, you gotta clean your surface. It's very important that you clean it up, get rid of the dust. So you can have two solutions, one for cleaning before doing the application and the other one for layering. I mean, that can still save you money too, a lot. So that way you don't use it all the time, the Rapid Tack.
It's been less than 2 minutes, and we're gonna give it a try and see what happens. I'm going to do it carefully. So far so good. I just noticed a little piece that we left there. It's not a big deal. So far so good. I would say it takes about the same as the other when you use the plastic transfer. Very happy with the results. Now let's do a wet application on glass using the same transfer and same decal and solution, and we're going to find out and see what happens. I think my Chalino looks a little lonely. We're gonna do him a favor, and we're gonna place the decal on the other side, the opposite side of this, because he looks so lonely. So let's give him a friend. The first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna clean the surface. And one thing, what I'm gonna do when I spray some of this solution, I'm gonna go very easy on it. I don't wanna spray too much because I have a feeling it's gonna take longer since it's glass, but there's only one way to find out.
And just go easy on it. You don't have to put a lot of that solution.
I think that's plenty. And I'm going to try to get rid of some of that. In case you're not familiar with the wet solution, or wet method is that you can place the decal and then remove it and place it back. In case you misplace it, or if you're not happy with the placement, you can always reposition it, and that's the whole idea about wet application. Now we gotta wait a few minutes and see what happens. 2:54. It's actually been 4 minutes that we applied the other one. So the first
it's already applied, yeah.
2 minutes, yeah. Just want to get an idea. It's been like about a minute, and let's see. It's going to take longer. I'm going to go ahead and apply some of that solution on top and see if we can remove it. I've seen people doing that. Hopefully it works good so far. Oops, I think this one moved a little bit. This one's lifting as well. I think I'm going to have to wait a little bit longer, but not too bad, not too bad.
I mean, for being a small decal and all the details in it, I think it's not that bad. So
sometimes you have to approach it from a different angle, and it's working. Oops, never mind. All right, we're gonna give it a try. I'm gonna help it a little bit, and it's let's check the time, 2:59. So it took a little bit longer than the other one. So if you're gonna do a wet application using the homemade solution and the paper transfer, just gotta keep in mind that it's gonna take a little bit longer than if you were to apply this decal on metal or any other surface other than glass.
I think, in my opinion, if you're gonna play it safe And if you're just starting, wet solution will be best for you. Just keep in mind, like Saul said, it's gonna take longer for you, but if you're not confident yet on application, then you should try the wet method.
So remember, if you like this video, make sure that you give us a like, subscribe, turn on your notifications. We would also appreciate it if you share this video with your friends, relatives, anybody.
And we also appreciate those who join our gold member or silver member to use our calculators for pricing stickers and decals or t-shirts. We really appreciate you guys. So there you guys have it. This is how you make your own homemade sticker application fluid. However, we have worked with both solutions over the years, and we can tell you that Rapid Tag has a lot of benefits. However, it can still save you a lot of money. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and also turn on your notification bell. We'll see you pretty soon.